Hi, hello and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Veronica and I'm a big lover of makeup, so if you want to see more reviews, looks and more fun videos, don't forget to subscribe. In today's video we are gonna rank some brands from Sephora, so if you are curious about that, please keep on watching. First things first, like usual, I didn't film this look, but I will list down below everything that I have on my face. I have 12 brands from Sephora that I tested. These are Sephora brands from my country, Romania. So, for example, I'm not including in here Charlotte Tilbury, even though it is a Sephora in the States, but here is not, so I'm gonna not put it on the list. And for this ranking, I am considering, of course, the products, but as well the aesthetic of the brand overall. Because, for example, I have Pat McGrath on this list, but I only tested one product, so I can't judge a whole brand based on only one product. But just from the aesthetic of the brand, the price tag and everything about it, I could just put it somewhere on the list. So take this with a grain of salt. It's not something very serious, and if the brands that you really love are on the lower part, maybe I didn't test enough or something like that, so it's just for fun. So of course, let's start from the bottom and work our way on the top. In the spot number 12 we have KVD, and that is because in the last 6 months or something like that, I tested 3 products from KVD and 2 out of 3 are pretty disappointing, so that's the reason why. Firstly, I tested the eye pencil from KVD. I bought a blue one and it was very dry and unusable in my opinion. I don't know if I got a bad one, but it was a really horrible pencil, so I already decluttered that one. And then I tested this one. This is the liquid lipstick from KVD. It is a beautiful color, but I don't love this formula. It's too liquidy for a lipstick in my humble opinion, and it's tricky. For the lips in general, I am looking for more of a smoothing lipstick or something like that, and I understand that usually liquid lipsticks are just a bit drier, but I don't like it. It's not even on the lips. That is my problem with this one, and you need to build it up a bunch so you can get this color. It's just not my favorite. And then I recently tried this one as well. This is the Dazzle stick in the green color, and I love this one. So I did discover something that is really good, but overall the brand is not that interesting to me, and considering that 2 out of 3 products that I tested recently are not my favorite, that's the reason I am putting this one this low. In the next spot we have Milk Makeup, and I tested the gripping primer, and recently I tested the mascara that I really like, and the gripping primer is pretty good as well. So I'm not putting this one right here because I have bad experience with the brand, but the aesthetic of the brand and everything about it is just not something for me. I tested as well the bronzer from Milk as well. That one is nice as well, but just the aesthetic overall is not for me. It's just that type of easy makeup, clean makeup. Just look at my makeup today. My aesthetic is not that. It's not clean makeup or easy or fast or something like that. I like taking my time and doing makeup. I just love it. So Milk is not for me. It is what it is. In the 10th spot we have REM Beauty, and I did test some products from this brand this year, and they are okay. I like the price point of REM Beauty. They are a bit on the affordable side when it comes to Sephora prices, but nothing out of these 4 products that I tested blew me away, or I don't consider them special in any shape or form. I tested this eyeshadow. This is the gel formula, and I do really like this one. I think this is the number 1 product that I tested from REM Beauty. I do recommend it. It is a nice one and done eyeshadow, but sadly I tested the liquid formula and that is horrible. I did declutter it. I just don't like it. It's unusable in my opinion. Then this lip oil is just so basic, nothing, absolutely nothing special about it. And then the highlighter, I bought the green one. I actually have it on my cheeks today, It is something unique, but do you need... I mean, do you see that I have something green on my cheek? Maybe a bit, but is just another step because this is a topper. I like the idea and the execution and everything about this highlighter, but is not something that I'm gonna tell you to go and buy because you need it. You don't need this. It's not something that special. So overall, that's the reason I'm putting REM Beauty here. Next, in the number 9, I put Pat McGrath. But hear me out. I could see myself putting this brand higher if I would test more, because I could see the formulas being very, very nice. So I'm putting Pat McGrath right here from only testing one product, and this is the Divine Blush. I adore this blush. Let me tell you that. So this blush is absolutely beautiful. The only problem that I have with Pat McGrath is the price point. They are so expensive. So considering that, and I have another brand that is very expensive, and on the top part of this list, I'm gonna explain. But for this, Pat McGrath, not my favorite when it comes to aesthetic as well, because they are doing pretty neutral eyeshadows. But I'm pretty sure that the complexion products from Pat McGrath are great, but just because of the price point and because of the neutral aesthetic, that's the reason I'm putting this one right here. On number 8, we have Sephora collection, and throughout the years I did test some lip stains, the cream ones, that is amazing, some mascaras as well, some lip balms and stuff like that, and in general they are pretty good. Right now I own this lipstick and it is a very, very light color, but it's a nice formula and I like the packaging as well. So really good lipstick, and they have amazing, but amazing eyeliners as well. Really, really good good colors and good formulas. And overall, I do like the Sephora collection, and it is very affordable compared to any other brand at Sephora. So I really appreciate that as well, that the in-house brand is the most affordable one. So overall, I do like the brand, and I would like to test even more in the future. Next, we have Benefit in the 7th spot, and I have these two products and I love them. This is the Hoola bronzer and the blush. The blush is absolutely beautiful, and I like that Benefit gives you the option to buy minis, because you can test the product and see if you like it or not, or you can just have smaller products. I'm not gonna go through this blush. And this blush is so beautiful. I really love it. It's shimmery but smoothing in a way. I know that contradicts itself a bit, but it's so stunning on the cheeks. And that's the reason I'm putting Pat McGrath just a bit low, because this formula, I find them decently similar, and this is a mini. You can buy it in a mini and it is a lot more affordable compared to the Pat McGrath formula. So it is something to keep in mind. And as well, Benefit has really nice brow products. I did test a bunch of them and they are all pretty good. In the next spot, we have ABH, and again, they have a pretty neutral aesthetic, but the palettes that they release are a bit different in my opinion. I have in here the newest palette, the Cosmos one. I am wearing some shades today. This palette as well, it is pretty neutral, but I like this aesthetic because it is a mix of neutrally matte and shimmery, colorful, even duochromatic shimmers. So overall I really like the aesthetic of this palette and the aesthetic of ABH in general. I have the cream bronzer as well. This one is pretty good. It was dethroned with some other products, but overall it is still a good formula. And recently I tested the gloss from ABH as well. This is really nice as well. So overall I like the aesthetics and I like the formulas as well. In the 5th spot we have Fenty Beauty, and overall again I like the aesthetic of the brand and the packaging and everything. I tested the foundation from them, the Ease Drop, and I did like it, but it was not a perfect foundation for me. It is a longer lasting foundation, which I really appreciate, but it was peeling a bit on me, so not my favorite, but I could appreciate the formula. I tested the powder from Fenty, that is pretty good, the loose one. And one of my favorite formulas of cream blush comes from Fenty as well. This is the Cheeks Out, and I have 2 shades in here. They have beautiful shades. The packaging is absolutely stunning, and it's not fingerprinty, it's not getting dirty or something like that. The formula is easy to blend, pigmented but not too pigmented. I really love this one. And then I tested some glosses from Fenty, and I could see the hype. They are pretty good glosses in general. Right now I own this one, is the Fenty Eyes, and I'm always prepping my lips with this one, so I could appreciate the glosses from Fenty as well. So overall I think it is a really good brand. Next, on the 4th spot, we have Huda Beauty. They are on the more neutrally side, but maybe on the glam neutrally side, which I really like, and they are not afraid to do something innovative or something just a bit more colorful with some eyeshadows. And the Huda Beauty concealer is absolutely beautiful. I love this concealer, it's so good quality. One of my favorites, is really nice. And as well from Huda, I absolutely love the powder. This is my favorite powder, that is loose, and this is my favorite powder in general, loose and pressed, but I love this one, it's so great. And as well, I really like the liquid lipsticks from Huda. This is a liquid lipstick that is worth recommending from Sephora, if you ask me, because it is liquidy. Where is it, the other one? It is liquidy, similar to the KVD, but this one is smoothing, and you have enough pigment, so you can do one swipe and have a perfect lip color. I love this one, it's great. And this is my 2nd shade. I had previously another one. The Mercury Retrograde is absolutely beautiful. I really like that palette. It is neutrally on the pinky side, but the shimmers and everything, it's a beautiful palette. And recently I purchased the 9 pen that is full matte. That is not my absolute favorite, but the matte formula is pretty good in that one. And then recently I tested this one as well. This is the lip stain from Huda, and this is not my favorite. They are totally different formulas, so I'm not comparing them. I'm just saying that this one is even. That is the best thing. I love an even lipstick. This one, I can't make it even. If I put one coat, it's just a bit patchy, and if I put another one, it's even worse. So I don't really understand. It's my first lip stain, so I need to learn how to use it, but it's just not my favorite product. But just take into consideration that I don't know a lot about lip stains, so maybe it's just user error. So like I said, I really like Huda Beauty overall. Let's move on. The next one is the number 3, and actually it was very funny because I put this brand a lot lower, and then I was reaching for the products just to mention in this video, and I was like, wait, some of my favorites are from this brand, and the overall brand, I actually kind of like the aesthetic of it. It is an aesthetic similar to Huda Beauty in my opinion, something more glam but still neutral, because most brands from Sephora are on that spectrum, but it is Too Faced actually, and I absolutely love this concealer. And now I repurchased a mini in the snow shade. I love it, it's so good, I really like it. And then my favorite brow gel is this one. It is the Fluff and Hold from Too Faced. One of my favorite eyeliners is from Too Faced as well. This is the Killer Liner. In the past I did like the eyeshadow formula as well. I find it pretty similar to the Huda Beauty one, but I didn't test something newer. But again, they are doing something in that ballpark with neutrals, but still some interesting shimmers, stuff like that. So not very unique, but a good formula overall. And recently I tested this lip pencil as well, and it's so polarizing because it is a plumping lip liner, which I don't love, but it looks so beautiful on the lips. It's a beautiful brown and it is kind of smoothing in a way. So I kind of love it and hate it at the same time. The writing is just coming off, which is so strange. So overall, I like the products that I tasted from Too Faced. So that's the reason this is that high. On the second spot, we have Rare Beauty, and this brand is very popular. And I could see why. They are marketing very well. The formulas are pretty good in general. Selena is amazing as a brand owner. Just her mission, her story, everything about it, it makes it even better. So yeah, I have some favorites from Rare Beauty as well. Firstly, the cream bronzer. It's absolutely amazing. This is my second one. I am using it up in the project pen right now, and I bought the shade Bright Side. Is a cooler tone shade. Absolutely beautiful, so easy to blend, and the packaging is so stunning, and I love everything about this product. So it's really nice. Then they have this primer that I tested. I think it's my second one as well. This is the illuminating primer, and again, this is a pretty nice illuminating primer. You can mix it up with foundation, you can use it on its own, it's not gonna peel. It's a really nice product. And then my favorite mascara is from Rare Beauty as well. It's this one. This is the, how is it called? Mascara. Great. It's the volumizing mascara or something. This is amazing. I really love it. It is a good volumizing mascara. It is pretty black and I really like it overall. I got this tiny baby from a gift box or something from Sephora. And then they have this matte lip cream formula, which is really nice in general. Not my absolutely favorite formula of a lipstick, but it's really nice. And this color is absolutely stunning. It's beautiful, a beautiful red. So overall, I like the aesthetic of the brand and the formulas are really nice. So I really like Rare Beauty. And lastly, on the first spot, we have the very expensive brand Natasha Denona. I love with a passion the aesthetic of this brand because it's that glam look but with some color. It's the only brand that is doing actual color, and I love the eyeshadow formula that much. I need to put this brand on the top. This is the newest palette that they released. I have it on my eyes as well. These are amazing mattes, shimmers, cream to powders, everything about it. I love this packaging and I love the colors and everything, and I love that you can remove these shadows. So the eyeshadows are perfection in my opinion. I don't have something to complain about. Maybe the price point, they are pretty expensive, but they have smaller palettes, so that is great, and those are really good formulas as well. Then I have a highlighter from Natasha Denona, the Super Glow one, and this is a stunning highlighter. The lip liner from Natasha Denona I really love. It's so tiny. This is in Ilona. Really good formula. Again, a bit more expensive than other ones, but it's really nice, and the eyeliners as well are really good. Recently I tested the concealer as well from Natasha Denona. I need to test it a bit more. I will include some of these products in a speed review because I didn't review them yet. Would I recommend this concealer over other higher end ones? Probably not, but it is still a nice formula, so it's not a fail or something like that. And I just love the aesthetic of the brand, and the eyeshadow formula is absolutely beautiful. These are all the brands that I have today. This video was pretty fun to film, and I really love ranking videos. So if you like this one and you want to see more from me, please subscribe and give it a like, and I will see you next time.